Hello everyone, welcome to Rockshire Gaming. My name is Eric.
I'm Jake.
And today we're going to be continuing our playthrough series of Marvel United X-Men, doing another two-player game. Today we're going to be fighting against Juggernaut. Going up against him is going to be me as Magneto.
And me as Charles Xavier.
So yes, it's today going to be all brotherly love, fighting against Xavier's step-brother with his best buddy. So we've got a few things to go over before we start this one, mainly going over Juggernaut's dashboard. First of all, his special rule in this episode: when a hero is KO'd, Juggernaut doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, draw another master plan card and add it face down to the storyline. So that's going to be rough, especially if both of us get KO'd at one time. So that's going to be a lot of cards to throw down. His BAM ability: deal 1 damage to each hero in Juggernaut's location, left, entered, or moved through this turn. So basically, if he passed by or through any of us, we're just going to be taking damage. So that is going to stink a lot. Overflow: if one or more tokens can't be added to a location, deal 1 damage to each hero in Juggernaut's location. Draw another master plan card and add it face down to the storyline. So we definitely, more so than in other scenarios, need to concentrate on the overflows, or else we're just going to get bombarded. He's got 3 different threat cards, all of them with 2 copies of each, and all of them with heroic actions on them. Avatar of Sidorak, so here and here. As long as 1 or more Avatar Sidorak cards is in play, Juggernaut ignores 1 damage each hero turn. So there's that. We got Seal of Sidorak here and here. If a hero starts their turn in this location, treat any special effects on their cards as blank this turn. And then finally, at the Institute and Muir Island, we've got Power of Sidorak. When taking damage, heroes in this location take 1 extra damage. So those are going to be some cards that we're definitely going to want to get rid of very quickly. We've got our civilians and thugs starting locations started up and everything else. So we first need to draw our cards. 1, 2, 3. And now that we got our cards, let's go ahead and start off with Juggernaut.
We have Crimson Cosmo Armor. If any Avatar of Sidorak threat cards have been cleared, put 1 of them back in play in the next clockwise location without a threat. Thankfully, that's not going to happen.
Yep.
He's going to go 2 and bam.
1, 2, bam. Deal 1 damage to each hero in locations Juggernaut left, entered, or moved through this turn. He didn't get to us, so we are fine.
Right.
He does not do anything.
He's not adding civilians or thugs or anything, so we're good there.
We are good.
That was a unusual first card draw for us.
All right. So, do you want to go first this round?
As the brother to the villain, step-brother to the villain, I will go ahead and draw my card and
I will allow it.
And I think I will start us off with the double wilds.
Ooh.
And go ahead and put 2 heroic tokens down to clear the threat.
Alright, 2 heroic tokens. Let's see. Got that going on right there. Not moving, doing anything.
Can't really do too much.
Alright, I will draw a card. That one's not going to help me out there. So I do want to move. I'd like to move here, but that's not going to happen this turn. I don't want to waste that card. I think so that way you can have it because you're gonna go right after me. But at least give you a movement.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 1 of the wilds to clear the threat. So we got that handled. And then end of turn, you may deal 1 damage to a thug or henchman in any location. That would be nice, but I want to move away and try to get over to somewhere and start taking out more of the threat cards. So
Why don't you head on down to the higher learning?
Well, the other problem is when taking damage, heroes in this location take 1 extra damage. So if I go there and he hits us, at the moment he's going to get us. So I have 2 movement.
So here's the thing: if he goes counterclockwise,
Which he can do, he does have cards that go
possibility.
the other way.
You being here, he may not fully reach you.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to where he is, then he's going to be leaving that location. You'll be taking damage if there's a BAM on the card.
Right, because
so you would have to go all the
left.
way over to Muir Island to avoid.
Right, and I wouldn't be able to do anything else.
And then hope he goes clockwise after me.
Right. So I'm going to actually go here.
Okay.
And I think, do I want to go for the threat or do I want to go for a civilian?
Well, considering he can put threats back on the board.
True. We should probably get rid of those as quick as possible.
We might want to focus on either taking out the thugs. I feel would be better if we can take.
Let's do that because I do have myself a little bit more punching than heroicing, so I'll go with that. Alright, so that's my turn.
I'm going to draw my card and play this one. Mine alteration. Turn up to 2 thugs at your location into civilians. Probably not going to do that. Just because...
Again, heroics.
The whole things of what we need to try and do. I am going to go ahead and move to Muir Island, I think.
There you go.
2 movements to go there.
Alright, so now Juggernaut's going to go.
Move to the next clockwise location with the most heroes.
That's me.
Unstoppable charge. Deal 1 damage to each hero in Juggernaut's location.
Okay, so I'm going to take a damage, so...
You're going to take 2 damage. Because your location.
Oh, yeah.
But then he will also be adding a thug and civilian into the 2 adjacent locations.
Thug and civilian?
Yes.
Thug first.
Thug up in the asteroid M. And a civilian. And then we will do a thug and civilian down in the hangar bay.
Alright. That leaves me with 1 card, but it's my turn, so I'm going to go ahead and draw. I am... Let's see. I'm not gonna move.
Okay.
This turn. I'm going to, I think, deal with the card I'm going to be that's on me.
Alright.
That I can take out when it comes back to me.
Fair
theoretically.
enough.
So, because he's not going to go again before me. Because I get 2 turns on this time.
Yes.
So I'm going to play my Genius Intellect, which this turn you can treat movement as wild. So I've got my movement and your movement. So that's 2 wilds I have. That I'm going to use to put 2 heroics on said card right here.
Sounds wonderful.
Yep. You know what else sounds wonderful? Hitting the notification bell down below to know when we're going to be doing more of these and other playthroughs, and also making sure to subscribe to the channel. Shameless plug right there for that. Now we're going to continue.
I drew my card.
There you go.
I'm going to now play, since I have all this movement, I'm going to play this.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go back to Asteroid M. We are going to punch the thug in Genosha along the way, though. And then at my end of turn location, I will take care of a thug that is there.
Oh, wait, no, that's not. Oh, never mind. I read henchman down here. I didn't see the thug symbol.
Yeah.
That's fine. I have a slight glare
It's
here.
any location, but I figured this way it will help prevent overflow where I currently am.
There you go.
And now back to you.
Back to me. Draw a card. You gave me a move.
I did give you a movement.
Punch. So I'm going to have to use my other card in order to take out what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Which is fine. So my other card is Prodigal Intelligence. This turn you may treat all symbols as wild. And it has a wild on it, so I have 3 wilds to use. So first of all, Power of Sidorak is gone.
Okay.
So that is 1 wild. Which gives me, you may draw cards until you have 3 in your hand. Oh, look at that. So I don't want to move from where I am because I need to heal, essentially, on this turn. So I think I'm going to have to go ahead and use the other 2 wilds.
To clear some civilians?
Yep.
Sounds legit.
Mm-hmm.
Jugs is gonna go?
Let me heal first.
Yeah, that's fine.
1, 2.
You have 3 in your hand?
I have 3 in my hand.
Alrighty. We have moved to the next counterclockwise location with the most heroes. Deal 1 damage to each hero in Juggernaut's location. So he's gonna come here. He's gonna hurt me for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Womp, womp, womp.
He's going to put a thug and a civilian here in Genosha.
I think I will.
According to from the looks of the artwork, it looks like they need to rebuild that place.
Probably will.
Yep.
And then you will get a thug and a civilian in your location.
Yep, I got those.
Now I will draw my card.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and play the card I just drew. Leadership. Give 2 punch tokens from the pool to another hero.
Ooh.
So, by default, you get them.
Ooh.
That leaves me with a punch.
I will use them for peace because I am Magneto.
Well, it leaves me
Don't make me disappoint you.
leaves me with a punch and a wild. So I will stay where I'm at. I will punch the thug that is in my location. And then I will use the wild to rescue a civilian that is in my location. And then I'll use the end of turn effect to punch a thug that is in the hangar bay.
Mm.
So that way, hopefully, prevent some overflowing.
Alright.
And that is that.
Alright, so I'm going to draw a card. I know it sounds stupid that we keep saying that, but like it's the only way I remember.
The OG subscribers will know.
Yeah, right. I am getting to be not helpful in the current situation. I've got like in-game cards in my hand, not current game cards in my hand.
Yeah.
I
feel you.
Whose idea was this?
It's your channel.
This is true. I have 1 movement to use because I'm going to play this. This is the only card that I have that lets me actually move.
Okay.
So I'm going to move because this would, the way he's been placing stuff, this would overflow more. I'm going to go here, punch, and
Punch the guy before you left.
oh, I could have punched that before I left. You're right. I was thinking I only had 1 punch for some reason. All right, so I got those 2 punched. And I can't heroic action because I don't have any way of doing that.
I'm going to draw my card then.
Mm-hmm. You draw your card.
I will. I think because of where I am and where I need to be, I'm going to play Genius Intellect. This turn you may treat punch as wild.
Ooh.
So I have 2 wilds and a movement.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I shall move.
Do anything, it's going to be over there.
Yeah, it's gonna go there. So we'll move there, And then I will use the 2 wilds to rescue 2 civilians.
Okay.
Because that's the heroic thing to do.
Alright, so now it's Juggernaut's turn.
Jugs is gonna go.
I feel like this one's gonna be the... Oh, this one has a bam.
2 and a bam, and he's gonna go right through me.
Right there.
Yes. So, I will be taking another damage.
Yes.
And my current location does not let me use special effects on
If a hero starts their turn in this location, treat any special effects on their cards as blank. You haven't started your turn that thing.
Yeah, but if I play a card while I started...
You play a card at the start of your turn that has...
special effects.
You won't be able to use
exactly. So, might want to
Alright, so
do that then.
I need 2 thugs here.
1 in his location, or in my location, and 1 on the X-Jet.
How did that get on there? I mean, I can see all the thugs in Genosha, but...
Alrighty.
Alright, my turn?
I believe you are next.
Draw a card. Ooh, good. Let's see. Unfortunately.
Not going to give me a movement.
Huh? I don't have a movement to give you. I wish I had a movement to give you.
My punch doesn't do you much good either.
Nope. Nope, it does not. And I can't use a card that's in my hand because of my Seal of Sidorak. So we're going to play that card to give myself a heroic so I can at least start working on this seal. So
Okay.
that's all I got on my turn.
I will draw my card. And I will play this one.
Okay, that's good.
I will use that to move. We will rescue the civilian.
Mm-hmm.
That will be that as far as cards. But at my end location, I will take out a thug from Mimir Island. Because there's technically overflow happening there.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't. So now you have a wild.
I do. Oh my gosh.
Another good
Oh
endgame
my
card.
gosh. Yeah, like... Let's put it this way. If we were going up against Juggernaut right now...
And wailing on him?
I would murder him with what's in my deck.
Well,
I need to get rid of this avatar card anyway, but we need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of some stuff.
we need 1 more thug and or 2 threats. Or 3 civilians to start wailing on him.
I'm gonna waste my punch that I can't even use.
Okay.
I mean, theoretically, I should move 1 over here and do that, but then he's gonna go.
But he's going to be going either way.
Right, but we need as many of our turns ahead of his turns at the moment. Meaning we need to, like, try to heroic these out if we can. Like, my play right now is to try to whittle this down.
I feel like we'll have better luck of rescuing the civilians. Because the number of civilians on the board is greater than what we need to actually rescue to start beating him.
Mm-hmm.
Versus the 5 more heroic actions to clear. It is going to suck.
3 heroic actions to take out the civilians.
It is going to suck because he's going to take less damage.
Right.
But thankfully, you have some extra hitting.
That's all I have in my hand right now.
Plus those 2 tokens I gave you.
I didn't think about the civilians. So I guess I'll heroic with my wild. That.
Okay.
I can't punch.
Fair enough.
Well, it's either move and punch or stay where I'm at in civilian.
Very true.
No matter what, we're only doing 1 of these. I'd rather not do this yet.
I understand.
If we can avoid it.
So it's now Jug's turn again.
He's going to come fight me, isn't he?
He's going to go 4.
Boom. Boom. 3.
And
Boom.
ooh.
Did you just KO?
He does KO me. Which is okay.
Alright, I gotta figure out which one of the 50 bajillion...
So, let's resolve this card before we do anything else.
I'm gonna die, but yeah.
We get 2 thugs in his location.
Well, the BAM happens, so that's where the BAM happens. Deal 1 damage to each hero in Juggernaut's location left, enter, or move through. So we have to just do the BAM first.
I'm KO'd.
Okay. I've taken my hit.
Okay, but you're not KO'd, though. You just got...
Right. No, that was dramatic. That was dramatic effect.
Yes, I know.
Alright. Thug.
Thug. 2 thugs.
Ha, ha, ha. 2 thug. 2 thugs! Alright.
Alrighty. Count. Now that we've done that, we'll resolve the BAM effect of the KO that Juggernaut caused, which is... 1 card down.
Right.
Which, who knows what that could have been.
Mm-hmm.
So, now it is my turn. And I get to draw a brand new set, fully revived and refreshed.
Yep.
And you left me with a punch. Move heroic.
Where are you moving to?
I'm thinking of moving down to the Institute. Because that way I won't be blocked by ability blockingness of there. So, I will go ahead and clear the threat of the thugs. Home sweet home. So I have the punch from you and the heroic from my card.
Mm-hmm.
So that means Juggernaut will be accelerated.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because you will be able to make him vulnerable before too long.
I mean, I can make him vulnerable on at the end of my turn.
No, like right now you can do because I got the heroics.
Drawing a card. Oh my gosh. The thing's gonna stink is I'm gonna move into your zone.
That's fine.
But that's
then
fine.
Hopefully he'll just come to us and then.
The thing is, the cool thing I would want to do, I can't do because of the card I'm on. That's why I wanted to get the card taken care of.
I understand.
Man, I'm gonna waste. I'm gonna waste a double punch. That blows. Alright, we're gonna do that so we can punch him. Alright, so he can be punched.
Alrighty.
And then I kind of want to move here so I can heal.
That would be good.
That's going to be that. I get a card I was hoping to have gotten. So now I know where I am now with all my getting killed cards.
Alright. And Jugs is going to go. He's going to go 4 counterclockwise.
Okay, good.
He's going to BAM. Which
doesn't affect
anything.
He
does add thugs. 2 thugs to his location.
1 thug here.
1 in the X-Jet.
Why does the X-Jet keep on getting thugs?
Someone probably forgot to turn the cloaking mechanism on.
Apparently.
Alrighty. Now it is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
He is vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And you gave me 2 punchies.
Yep.
Alright. I don't know if this is going to be helpful for you or not, but it's the most beneficial, I feel. Telepathy. Choose another hero. They can swap any number of cards from their hand with their cards in the storyline. So if you want to, go for it. I am going to go ahead and move and punch him twice.
Okay, so you punched him twice, but As long as one or more avatar of Sidorak is in play, Juggernaut ignores 1 damage each hero turn. So you only hit him for 1.
Okay.
Juggernaut, I don't think we said it. According to Juggernaut's card, I've never known if it's a typo or not. I never bothered to look it up. But apparently, no matter what the player count is, he has 8 health. So there is that. So we take him down for 1.
Yeah. 1.
Alright. Let's see. So it's now my turn. I have not drawn a card, right?
You have not.
You have 1 card left over there?
I have 1 card left to draw.
I do too. So basically, I've got 2 really, really good cards in my hand.
Mm-hmm. You got a wild.
And I'm even like going back and looking. I don't see a card especially beneficial right now with what I have.
Mm-hmm.
That would
make swapping
would have made me swap.
Yeah.
I drew my card already, but it's like there's nothing in there that would have made me do that. So the thing is, I have cards in my hand, and just to warn you,
I just knew where I was going.
I'm not going to have anything for you for
That's
like 2 turns.
That's fine. I can fend for myself.
Okay, but but the problem is I need to be able to move. I think I've got that though. All right, so I'm going to use.
I should be able to still help you, even though you can't help me.
You know what? This is actually what we're going to do. I'm going to play Magnetokinesis. What is that? Magnetokinesis. There we go. Magnetokinesis. 3 damage, split as you like in your or adjacent locations. So, I'm going to use the wild as a movement to get over here.
Okay.
Because I know he's going to move. He's going to move away from us no matter what, so this is actually going to be beneficial. Unless he bams, then we're both going to take a damage. But that's what it is. But this allows me then to also use these in my hand.
Okay.
So I'm doing 3 damage plus
4.
the other 2, which is going to get reduced by 1.
So a total of 4.
So a total of 4 damage. So 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4. He is down to 3 health left. It is now your turn. Good sir.
It's actually Juggernaut's turn.
Oh no. 4 bam. So we both get hit because he's walking out of our...
Yep, he is going clockwise.
So there.
He is going to add a civilian to the locations this time. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of...
Civilian did not overflow. We need to figure out Genosha. Civilian...
It didn't overflow?
It did not overflow. I just put 1 there.
Okay. And the...
Civilian. So we can't use our...
We can't use special ability nonsense.
Right.
So I'm going to draw my card.
Okay. Oh, and I haven't gotten rid of a card yet, so give me that one.
I'm going to go ahead and play Movement Heroic. And I will go ahead and do Heroic on the location we are on. And then I will move to nowhere.
Nowhere?
I have a feeling before my next turn he's going to come to me. So I'd rather just stay where I am.
Okay.
And take that chance.
Alright, so we went ahead and adjusted the board here so we can fit the cards on. So I'm going to go ahead and begin my turn. Draw my card, and that would be cool later. I really need, in order to do things, I would really like to get rid of my... The problem is with moving right now is I don't know where he's going to go.
Yeah. That's kind of why I stayed where I was.
Yeah. And we're getting to the point we are losing cards. So I'm going to try to help you out because I can't use any cards that have special abilities. So I'm going to do double wild this turn. I know. But he's going to move before you can get to him. So with the heroic, we're finally going to get rid of the Seal of Sidorak.
Hey, look at that.
So we can actually use abilities that turn. You may gain 1 of all those tokens on the end of your turn. I don't plan on being there at the end of my turn, though, is the problem. I almost want to move here, use the 2 wilds to get rid of that. But we also are getting ready to have a bad time. So I might have to go here and take out those thugs instead. I think that's going to be the play, though. So I'm going to fly up to the X-Jet.
Okay.
And take out a thug and civilian. Because so far, he has not added more than 2 to a location.
Fair enough.
So I think that is what we're going to do. I would have loved to have taken out that card to start lowering stuff, but we're... and I'm moving to where hopefully he will get to us. I don't think he has just a 1 movement, so even if he moves a 2, it's close enough to where I can get to him.
We're going to find out right now.
We messed around, now we're going to find out.
2. So he's going to come to me.
Yep.
He's going to hit me.
Did you find out?
I think I'm going to put this one here. Okay. I'm still alive.
Okay, good.
Right.
Civilian.
2 civilians.
Civilian.
And thankfully you took out this.
Yes, I did.
Because otherwise we'd have...
That was the play.
So, now I'm going to draw my card.
I'm at the end of my deck.
I'm basically there too.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Goes until we can't play a card, though, because I don't think we've ever actually gotten to this situation.
Well,
do your thing. I'm gonna read books.
All right. So you gave me 2 wild,
mm-hmm.
which is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and return the favor to you,
mm-hmm.
in hopes that you can then finish him with this next turn of yours. I'm gonna give you 2 heroic tokens.
Mm-hmm.
From the pool to another hero. And then the heroic token that I have left, I'm going to go ahead and rescue one of these guys. Just in the off chance. And then with your 2 wild, I'm going to hit him twice, but it's only going to count once.
Why? Wait, why?
Isn't he have...
that avatar, never mind.
Yeah,
I forgot what we took care of there.
Yeah, we took care of the ability to take the special words.
So I'm gonna be truthful.
Okay.
When I started looking at this, my ears shut off. So what you're gonna I'm gonna rewind. I'm gonna know what you said when I edit this, but I don't know what you said now.
I'm basically giving you 2 heroic and a heroic.
Give 2 heroic
tokens
from the pool.
So basically, you're gonna start your turn. You're gonna be able to clear that threat thing, which will hopefully then be one-shot him, because he'll have 2 health left.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you really want to look up the rule on what happens when we can't draw cards?
Yeah, I do. Because that way we know it. Any hero starts their turn with no cards both in their deck and in their hand.
Yes.
So, it's just you have no cards.
I still have a card to draw. So, wrapping up my turn, I've given you 2 heroic.
Yes.
I used 2 wilds to punch, which unfortunately only hits him for 1. So, I think we are down to now 2. And I will gain a punch token on the off chance that
I fail at basic math.
You just can't seem to get things done.
Alright, my turn?
It's mine, yours.
Alright, I drew a card.
Your last card.
My last card. Which one of these cards do I want to play? Because I no longer have the stinking...
ability block.
Can't use the ability blocker. If a hero starts their turn in this location, treat any special effects on their card as blank for this turn. So yeah, I don't have that on me. So we're going to use my other Magneto Kinesis.
Alright.
So I'm going to, with your heroic, my 2 heroics, and that's it. We're going to get rid of Avatar of Sidorak. As long as 1 or more Avatar of Sidorak is in play, Juggernaut ignores 1 damage each hero turn.
Hey, guess what though?
There with that.
That cleared the threat. I can draw a card.
Oh yeah. I don't get a draw card. Because I have all of them in my hand and on the field. Let's see. So, what do I do now?
3 punchies.
3 punches. Split as you like in yours or adjacent location. He's in an adjacent location.
Yeah. You can also split it.
I could split it. But I'm not going to. Alright, so he is going to take 3 damage.
He only needs 2.
He only needs 2. So, Juggernaut is taken down. I use my magnetic powers to take that helmet off, and you're sitting there
with them, and we were able to
Yeah.
have a nice conversation
In the mind.
in the astral plane.
That is where we are going to end that. So, that is going to be the end of the Juggernaut. So, yeah, I enjoyed that one. It was a little stressful.
It definitely had its moments where cards that we had were more useful endgame.
Endgame, definitely. I will say, though, I think the biggest one with this one is I do think this is probably easier with 2 players because of the fact that we were able to kind of more better manipulate where we were.
Yes.
So that way when he was coming around us, he didn't hit us as much with...
Well, there's a couple of his cards that would go to the most, and where we were split up.
Well, we were split up, and even like in this case, he was here.
Yeah.
He did a 2. He only got to you, but like I positioned myself to where I kind of knew like he wasn't going to hit me.
Yeah.
So, and it looks like even on the board, he's got a bunch of 2s and 4s. I didn't even notice that. I didn't think he had a 1, but I didn't know. That's weird.
On the 2s and 4s.
Yeah. Oh no, he's got 3. So he's got 1 odd card in there. Not counting the 2 where he just moves to a person. But yeah, I think it was a little bit easier with 2 people. I think with 3 and 4 people, it would definitely be a lot harder because he would start wrecking through more people.
Yeah.
With his special rule, with the BAM ability, and I think it would be a harder time there. So, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning into this one. We are going to finish up the core box in a future episode. We still have more X-Men to play as. We still have to... Listen, we've played Sabretooth.
We still have to fight Magneto.
We still have to fight Magneto and fight Mystique. We've played as Magneto. We've played as Mystique. I don't know why I pronounced it that way. But we've played as them, but we haven't fought as them. So we do have the rest of the X-Men to go through in the core box. So another 2 episodes of this series to go for that. If you did enjoy this one here, make sure to hit, again, the notification bell down below to know when the next episode in this series is going to be out. Hit the like button so that way we know that you are enjoying these videos and want to see more. Comment below with which expansion you would like us to do first after we finish the core box. My intention is to kind of go in order of how they were announced during the original Kickstarter. So theoretically that would mean we would play First Class. No, technically First Class.
Because that was part of the...
that was part of the announcement. That one I would probably leave toward the end just because of how that mode is.
Good. Because I don't really want to fight 4 Horsemen just after finishing Thanos.
So outside of that, we'll go with the other expansions. I think the first one that was announced was First Class, and then it was X-Men Blue and Gold. But with the way we have everything set up here, it might be a little bit more difficult to do Blue and Gold the way we have it. So there is that. So, with all that said, also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and that's going to be it for me. So, this has been Rockshire Gaming. I have been Eric.
I'm Jake.
And I'd like to thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Later.
Bye-bye.